Hello, everyone. Today on the show, Beyoncé has to change a lyric, but why? Blu Face has a black eye. OVO got canceled, and the fallout of that, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are back in trial. They're doing some shit again. You know what I'm talking about? All that and more today on the JamEasy Times, as well as your anonymous questions. I'm your host, JamEasy Cummins, and today I'm with my special guest.
Do you get anonymous questions? Johnny Batta. My name is Johnny Batta. How are you guys? Do you get anonymous questions for real?
I put up anonymous questions on my, on an Instagram story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just put that up. I'll answer them on the JamEasy Times.
Fuck! Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That is fun. Put this under your arm, by the way, so it's not.
Do you edit this, or is this just a full reel online?
I edit it, but we'll see what gets kept in and stuff. I make cuts.
Okay, good.
I tighten it up. Say the episode's like an hour, it comes down to like 40 minutes, kind of thing.
Sick. So some of my bullshit might not be put up, which is good. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, but it will be on the private jet, guys. Have you subscribed to the private jet yet? That's where you can see full uncut jams episode of JamEasy Times.
That's nice.
Yeah. So if you want to see the extra bullshit that Johnny says and all the bloopers and fuck ups, that's where you go. I'm
still trying to figure out how you write, bro.
I'm pretty bad.
I can't read the second prompt.
I'll tell you what it is. It's Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe. We'll start there. How about that? I didn't even read about it off the top. Ana de Armas, beautiful girl, actress. She's been in a lot of stuff. You might recognize her face. I'll show you her face.
Ana de Armas. Who is this?
We'll get a live reaction to Johnny seeing Anna's face. And she's going to be Marilyn Monroe. You know who Marilyn Monroe is, right? So Marilyn Monroe, her movie's coming out next year. Very famous person in history, I would say. Right?
Yeah. One of the most famous hoes in history.
Most famous hoes in history, eh? Do you recognize this girl at
all? Sort of. So not that picture.
That's who's playing Anna. That's who's playing Marilyn Monroe. And people are upset about it because the preview came out and she's Cuban and she has a little bit of a Cuban accent as Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, and people got cheesed, eh?
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
Like she's saying all Marilyn Monroe's quotes in a Cuban accent. You know, like I wish I could do a Cuban accent. I would love to insert Cuban accent here. Rarely behave women.
Fucking horrendous.
I didn't even try.
People are mad that they're trying to get Marilyn Monroe to imitate Scarface. That's okay. Scarface was Cuban.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got this scar on my face? Eating pussy.
Pussy.
Right. And Marilyn Monroe, you want to know how I got this John F. Kennedy's jizz on my dress? Sucking dick. But she says it in a Cuban accent.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Am I kidding me or what?
That's not bad. I could see Marilyn. I could listen to Marilyn Monroe in a Cuban accent.
Oh, you could.
I actually never knew. I don't know how she actually sounds. I just know she's a hoe.
Wow.
I just never heard her voice before.
Very interesting opinions on Marilyn Monroe. Just know she's a hoe. Why do you just know she's a hoe? Because she had sex with men?
Yeah.
And that makes her a hoe?
Well, yeah.
Well, she also said rarely.
If the shoe fits, bro.
Wait a minute. Well-behaved women rarely make history isn't even her line, I don't think. I think that's fucking that, what's his name? An ex-president's wife or something.
Really? I
don't think that's one of hers.
Marilyn Monroe fucked JFK, no?
Yes. She fucked JFK. She fucked Joe DiMaggio. Let's see Marilyn Monroe's hit list.
Look, right at the President John F. Kennedy.
And later his brother.
Wow. And then his attorney, too, Robert F. Kennedy. So she just fucked the Kennedys.
Okay, Marilyn Monroe fucked a lot of guys.
Yeah, she just fucked the Kennedys.
But the girl that's playing her does a really good job looking like her and sounding like her with that soft voice, you know. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
That was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that was.
But it was good. It's good.
Anyways, so people are mad that she has a Cuban accent. They're upset. They're like, what? Are we just letting women fuck for their roles again? Because it looks like she didn't deserve it. That's what people are saying.
Oh, wow,
we're moving the goalposts. Because biopics, I'm a big fan of biopics. Johnny Cash is great. James Brown, the guy who Johnny Cash. Okay, let's say Academy Award. I think he at least got nominated. Joaquin Phoenix for Walk the Line. Jamie Foxx won an Academy Award for Ray Charles, and Chadwick Boseman did a unreal job as James Brown. Like when people play an iconic artist in history, they usually do a great job. So that's why people are like, how are you gonna let this Marilyn Monroe have a Cuban accent?
Yeah.
It's slight. It's not like it's not a thick accent, but it's there. You can definitely.
And she can get rid of it? Some actors can get rid of their accent no problem. Or does she purposely putting it in for to be I'm Cuban, representation? Because actors can get rid of Tom Holland is British. Henry Cavill is British.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I didn't even know. The dude from The Walking Dead is British.
They can do it.
Yeah, but
it's
she
possible.
I guess she just chose not to, because I'm pretty sure if she's a talented enough actor, she could get rid of the accent. I think she just did it to put her own spin on the movie, and people got cheesed.
I don't know. That'd be a wild thing if she put her own spin.
Yeah,
on the
man,
movie.
because like one of the things in acting is you have to be able to change your voice.
No,
That's
I
like
agree.
Basic
like
staple.
the best actors
can
can definitely do it.
She probably did it to put her own spin on it, because she's like, I want Cuban representation. And then the people were like, fuck that noise.
She worked with a linguistics coach for 8 months.
Really?
So she definitely tried to.
Oh, so she's just not that good of an actor.
I don't know what else she's in.
We're going to have to watch the movie to see it. I don't know.
I'll definitely watch the movie.
I'm definitely watching the movie.
She looks really hot. Mm-hmm. And I liked the story of Marilyn Monroe.
I wonder who plays JFK. You think they're going to put that part in the movie?
Oh, yeah. You have to.
Yeah,
you
I
have to.
wonder who plays JFK.
I saw the guy that's playing Joe DiMaggio is the guy from... he was in Boardwalk Empire, Italian guy. He's in... he was in that show Vinyl. Bobby DiCarnavalo. You know this guy?
No.
He usually plays like a gangster. But yeah, so he's playing Joe DiMaggio. Which Joe DiMaggio wasn't really that good looking of a guy. And this guy, pretty damn handsome.
God damn. Well, we're just going to have to see what happens when the movie comes out then.
We're just going to have to see what happens. But speaking of people being upset by a role, the paraplegic community is up in arms over the new Professor X.
Why?
Why? Because they cast a black guy. And they're like, if we're going to be inclusive, why don't you just make it a guy that actually can't walk?
Oh, like a dude that's actually... They casted a black guy as Professor X?
Yeah.
Who?
The what's his name? He's like a Spanish black. He's in Breaking Bad. He's Gus.
They casted Gus as Professor X?
Yeah. What's his name in real life?
I don't know. I just know him as Gus.
Yeah, same.
They casted Gus as Professor X?
Great actor. And
What
I think
the
he will
fuck?
do a good job. But
I thought they were bringing back the original friggin' Professor X because he was in... Spoilers. He was in friggin' Doctor Strange.
Oh, he's in the...
Yeah, I thought they were just going to bring him back. Why would they cast a different Professor X? That doesn't make any sense. I'm kind of upset
Sounds
about
like
this
you're
too,
upset
bro.
too.
Yeah, like I'm just cheesed because he's such a good Professor X.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this guy will be good too. I think it is funny that
they're pissed?
People in wheelchairs are like, hey, why don't you put wheelchair people in there? What I'd like to see is a guy in a wheelchair playing Wolverine. A guy that's in a wheelchair in real life. Now that's a box office success. See Wolverine not being able to walk and just crawling around on the ground, just to be inclusive. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I would pay to see that.
If we're gonna make Professor X a guy that can walk in real life,
I've been petitioning for what's his name? I'm freaking blanking on his name. He does Chris's voice in Family Guy. Seth Green. I've been petitioning for Seth Green to do Wolverine for years. Man.
Why?
Because I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh, just for
because he's just and he fits the character. People don't believe me, but he does. He's 5 foot. Wolverine's short, bro.
Wolverine is short, yeah.
Wolverine's super short.
But if he just got jacked for that,
yeah, and he just got ridiculously jacked. I would watch him. Yeah, I would watch Seth Green do it. Because, like, let's be real, they're not going to find a better Wolverine than Hugh Jackman anyways, no matter who they cast. So they might as well just blow the part. I mean, you guys gave freaking Professor X to a black guy. Might as well give Wolverine to Seth Green. Like, you know what I mean? Just fucking do it. Who cares?
If you're going to give Professor X to a black guy, might as well give Wolverine to a green guy. Seth Green, that is.
Seth Green.
I don't know who else is in that movie, but I was a fan.
They were trying to get Henry Cavill to play Cyclops.
I could see that.
Yeah, he would be a sick Cyclops.
Yeah.
He'd be wicked. I think he's the best Superman that was ever on screen.
I was a big fan of Dean Cain on Lois and Clark's Adventures. That was on
Yeah.
Channel 47.
Yeah.
When I stayed home from school at about 9 a.m.
He was good too.
Yeah.
Tom Welling played a decent Superman.
I don't remember him being Superman.
From Smallville. He was on CW.
Oh, Smallville was good.
He played a wicked Superman. He got jacked for the role too, because you could see like from season 1 to 4 he was skinny.
Yeah.
Then 5 steroids, bro. Because 6, 7, and 8 he was a tank, bro. He was nuts. Yeah. And
So I wonder if Magneto's gonna be black too, because Professor X and Magneto's origin story is like coming out of a fucking like Holocaust camp together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
No, Magneto's is coming out of a Holocaust camp. Professor X is just privileged.
Oh, I thought they were like cousins or
No,
something.
they meet later. They meet late. Why did I say later so weird? They meet later.
Yeah.
They meet later, but Professor Magneto's came out of a concentration camp. Professor X was privileged and just lost his legs.
No wonder he hates people then, eh?
Oh no, Magneto was the reason he lost his legs. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because Magneto fucked him up. You watched the last movie?
I think I did, but it's so hard to remember everything.
Magneto shot a bullet into his legs. Yeah.
There's so many different stories that they've done that who can keep up? Like,
Yeah.
what's the real story? The original one. Do you know?
The comic book lore and anything is so massive. I was thinking about it this morning. Comic book lore is nuts. There's like 70 years of comics, bro. Like 70 years worth of stories. So it's like...
What's the one comic that... Are you a big comic guy?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the big one comic book that you wish they would make into a movie that they haven't yet?
Oh, they already have. Well, sort of. They made Last Logan, the Last Logan movie.
That's what you wanted?
Yeah. Did you know originally? You know how they kept alluding to Professor X? They kept alluding to this huge thing that Professor X did. It was basically Professor X killed everyone. He killed all the he killed all the mutants in his school by accident. And that's what they were alluding to. Wolverine was the only one who didn't die. And there was this sick storyline where Mysterio comes and he tricks Wolverine into thinking that the entire school is against him. So he ends up slaughtering the entire mansion. And then as penance, because he can't die, he puts his head on a train track for 1,000 years and lets a train run over his head for 1,000 years. Isn't that fucking sad? That's fucking retarded. That's really and that's where Old Man Logan comes from.
Because like 1,000 years later, he's like, all right, it's time to get back to work.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
And his head is just crushed?
No, he keeps coming back.
That's nuts, yo.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
The fact that he hung in there for 1,000 years.
Yeah, the fact that he just lied there for 1,000 years is fucked up because, like, he can't die. He doesn't have to eat nothing. He just lied there for 1,000 years. But what the thing is, I'm like, who's driving this train for 1,000 years?
I know.
Because there's a train that keeps running over his head, but I'm like, that train's been going for like 1,000 years.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad conductor.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was like 200 or something. It was long, bro. I don't remember what the comic was specifically.
Hopefully it wasn't Thomas the Tank Engine. That'd be sad.
Sucks.
Imagine that crossover.
That sucks.
Little kids are just watching their morning Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's just Wolverine's head getting run over, and it's like, oh, Thomas, you've run his head over again.
I think I can.
That's wild. The one comic or old cartoon that I wish they made into a show movie is Batman Beyond.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I love
it.
Batman
Was
Beyond.
Sick, man. And the ending was kind of the movie. They made an animated movie. It was kind of weird. Did you watch it?
Probably back in the day, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, well, he finds
good?
Yeah, he finds out Bruce Wayne is actually his dad the entire time.
I'll go back and watch it.
That's fucking insane. And he's about to kill him, but he doesn't. He ends up giving him medicine.
Well, from one thing that the handicap community is upset about to another, Beyonce had to change a lyric recently because of ableism.
What the fuck is ableism?
You don't know what ableism is? Come on, man. Ableism is when you hate handicapped people.
Is that what it is?
Ableism
is it when handicapped people hate the able?
No, ableism is like if you say no guys in wheelchairs are allowed coming to my party. Like, fuck that. I don't want them wheeling around my house.
Oh, man, that's... Okay. And, like, Beyonce... What
so Beyonce had a lyric saying spazzing on him in one of her songs called Heated on her project Renaissance. And she's going to have to renaissance those lyrics because spazzing is like another way of calling somebody a retard.
Really?
I guess so, in like Australia or something. It's such a spaz.
Why are you spazzing out? Yeah, I guess if you have cerebral palsy or like muscular dystrophy. So the muscular dystrophy people are pissed. Yeah,
they're like muscular dystrophy. You're muscular dissing me.
Yeah. How did they voice their anger? Like, did they vocally do it? Because they can't type it, dude. They have muscular dystrophy.
I know. Probably their moms did and stuff.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, and Monica Lewinsky got in on it because she's like, hey, if she's going to change that lyric.
She's alive still?
What do you think?
I live under a rock. I live under a rock.
She's a young lady.
Is she? No, she's not. She's like, old. She's old.
Probably like
60s. 60s?
I'd say she's probably in her 50s.
Yeah, like 50s, 60s.
Because when that shit
Monica
was going down,
Lewinsky jumped in on ableism.
She jumped in on it on Beyonce changing lyrics because Beyonce already said, I'll change that lyric. And Monica's like, hey, you also have a pretty mean lyric about me saying Monica Lewinsky all over her dress, all over my dress, whatever, when she's talking about, fucking a guy and him coming on her dress. Beyonce has a song in Partition. Right?
Really?
So Monica Lewinsky was like, hey, why don't you change that lyric too? And everyone's like, shut the fuck up, Monica Lewinsky. Shut the fuck up. A lot of people were like...
Everyone's like, Bill, get your woman.
Yeah. She's like, it should have been Bill Clinton all over my dress anyways. That's what she said the lyric should have been.
That's crazy. Monica Lewinsky turned Hillary Clinton into a psychopath. Because you're married to the you're married to the president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if the president cheats on you, that's one of the most powerful people on the planet. So you
Okay.
can't leave the president. So in order for vengeance, you have to go to Afghanistan and kill 1,000 kids for oil. Like, this woman is fucked.
That was all Hillary's plan?
Yeah, it was all Hillary. Like, she's fucked. She has so much kids' blood on her hands. It's fucking ridiculous.
So what?
Thanks, Monica. You made a cycle.
Is Hillary Clinton did 9/11?
She didn't do 9/11.
So
But she's responsible for that's what the whole deal with the emails was. She's responsible for so many.
explain. I don't even know.
She's
What you're talking about
responsible
right
for so many pipelines through Afghanistan that caused like millions and millions of people to die, and that's why she deleted all the emails, because the emails would have what's the word that I'm looking for? Just yellow words. It would have implicated her for murder. That's why she had to. Yeah, that's why she had to delete them all. She had to like get rid of them because that's proof that she's killed so many people.
So because Bill Clinton.
No, that's what I think. I think she got mad that some bitch was sucking off her husband,
Yeah.
and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it out in the fucking Middle East.
Because Bill gave Monica the pipe, so she gave Afghanistan the pipeline.
So she gave Afghanistan the pipeline, and a bunch of kids were like, we don't even know what's going on over there. We're just fucking dying.
That's nuts, yo.
Yeah.
Well, we'll stay on the topic of world politics because Donald Trump is back in the news when he got into it about the Britney Griner trade that's being proposed. So
Take your time.
Britney Griner is a WNBA superstar. I'm sure you've all heard of her. She's probably one of your favorite basketball players, right? You're a big basketball fan.
Of the NBA.
Well, you should check out this WNBA and watch these women fly to the basket. Actually, Britney Griner is one of the only ones that can dunk. She plays like a man.
Isn't she she's the only one in the league that can dunk.
She definitely can. I don't
Yeah.
know how many other people can, but she pretty much is quite a force in the WNBA. She does play like a man. You know how some people say, hey, that guy throws like a girl? She dunks like a man. Okay? So people are pretty impressed by this Britney Griner. And she's actually in jail in Russia right now because she was carrying weed or vapes or something that's illegal there.
Yeah.
And so she's been held prisoner there. Now, the United States has offered a trade. They offered a trade. One of your prisoners for one of ours. So they want to get Britney Griner back, but who Russia wants back is like a fucking arms dealer.
You're full of shit.
No, it's like
Seriously?
a really bad guy. So it's a hell of a trade, to be honest. Like, I mean, I think for an NBA player, we would do it, but he'd have to be in the starting lineup.
That's crazy. They want their arms dealer back?
I'll tell you what. So Trump got involved, and he's like, hey, this is what his comments on it were. She went in there loaded up with drugs into hostile territory where they're very vigilant on drugs and they don't like drugs. And she got caught. And now we're supposed to get her out and she makes, a lot of money, I guess. And we're supposed to get her out for an absolute killer. One of the biggest arm dealers in the world. So he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't give her up for an arms dealer anyways, unless I knew, like, the minute we get her back, we might win a chip.
Would
you know what I mean?
Who? So if Toronto had
if Toronto,
had a women's team,
not even a women's team. I'm talking about a males team. Like, I don't know, bro.
We're gonna get Britney Griner on the Raptors if she comes back.
I don't know. You did say she plays like a man.
Which?
I wouldn't give it up.
Which of the Toronto Raptors would you trade if they were in this same situation? Would you trade an arms dealer for? Fred VanVleet, probably.
Yeah, I'll probably trade for Fred. Yeah.
Siakam.
It is the biggest arms dealer in the world,
Yeah.
and Siakam only has one spin move. I don't know.
Okay, better question. Who's your favorite NBA player
Of all time?
in the league right now?
Oh, he's injured, but Kawhi is one of my favorite players.
Kawhi. Okay, say.
Hands down. If Kawhi's in jail and we need to give up an arms dealer to bring him back,
No,
yeah,
I'm gonna get
he
somebody
won
else.
our country a chip, bro. Bring him back.
Say Kawhi's over there, and they're like, okay, we'll give him back to you if you guys let out Paul Bernardo.
We have to let him out, or we have to send him to Russia.
No, we just let him out.
We just have to let him
Russia's
out.
just fucking with us, and they're just like, you want him out? Well, you have to let probably one of the worst,
The worst.
killer and rapers in the game in Canada.
Oh, that's so tough, yo. And I can't even think about this. I have to answer it right now. Fuck, man. Okay, but like, what's our team looking like? Like, if we get him back, how sure are we that we're gonna win a chip?
We have the same Raptors
Same
we have now,
Raptors?
and we just re-add
With
Kawhi.
Scotty Barnes.
We have the same, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let Paul out.
Let Paul out. Watch out, ladies, and enjoy the Raptors.
Yeah, just be careful. Just be careful.
Please, for the love of God, start watching Raptors games.
And just start watching Raptors game. Yeah, exactly.
And watch them at
You
home.
wouldn't let him
with
out?
the doors locked.
You wouldn't let him out? You wouldn't let Kawhi out for Paul?
See, for me, the better question would be like, like my favorite team is like the Oakland Raiders or the Las Vegas Raiders now. So I'd have to think of somebody on that squad that's like worth letting a killer out for. Because Kawhi, he won us a ship. That was great. I mean, like if he was in jail now, I'd be like, yo, Kawhi, I'm sorry, man. We can't let this rapist out on the street.
Oh, so you would keep Paul in jail?
Yeah,
I'd put him out, but I'll be like, yo, we get a surveillance team going and just watch him
Keep
at
an
all
eye on
times.
him.
Yeah, just watch him until the season ends, and then you know what I mean. We'll bring him back.
And then bring him back and then send Kawhi back.
And then no. Oh,
yeah, it's real Sophie's choice.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
But so Britney Griner, I don't know. Like the fact that America's considering doing this trade is pretty crazy because it's women's sports. Like, how are we even considering this? Like,
yeah, that's nuts to me.
Like, it's like, like I feel bad for her. I would like them to.
I just feel like Russia's like they're geniuses because they're like, yo, let out our biggest arms dealer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
We need guns.
Who thought of that?
That's wild.
Who thought of that?
That is crazy, yo. Fucking.
That is the best move in Monopoly. Like, if you were playing Monopoly, that's like 1 brown for like 2 blues.
It's like, yeah, because you need
like
the street.
with hotels on them.
Yeah, you want to complete the street, but you're handing over some seriously expensive property.
Yeah.
That's wild, yo. And it's not even fair.
Yeah.
Like, what she's in jail for over there
is weed.
It's weed,
yeah. But imagine being the arms dealer, and then you have no clue that none of this is happening, and then all of a sudden, your lawyer comes and be like, they traded you for Britney Griner.
That's crazy.
You're like, what the fuck?
That would be the biggest trade in WNBA history.
Yeah, hands down.
Fucking Britney Griner for an arms dealer. Can you name 5 WNBA players?
No, I cannot. I didn't even know who she was.
You don't even know who she is?
I didn't even know who she was, no.
Let's watch a Britney Griner highlight.
I gotta see this.
You gotta see this. You gotta see what we're trading an arms dealer for, or what we're discussing.
Ooh, she barely hit the rim though. Like, you could tell. Ooh.
That's peak female athleticism right there, man.
Okay, she's the only one that could dunk?
One of the few. Like, I don't even know when they made dunks legal in the WNBA.
She's fierce. She can play. Ooh, right on your head, bro. Ooh. You know what's so sad, bro? When you play 2K, even the new ones, they put the WNBA in and stuff, but when you try to dunk, they just do fancy layups.
Yeah.
You're like, this is wrong.
I remember when they brought it to NBA Live years ago, and I was like, yeah, like, I'll play my boy. Like, I'll be the Minnesota Lynx, like, fucking back-to-back champs. Like, let's go. But, yeah, man, it's very hard playing with WNBA team. Fast breaks, not that fast when they're women running it. Man, crisp passes, though. Very crisp passes.
That's fucking hilarious.
And, yeah, when you go up, you're just getting blocked. It's great. Like, your center is, like, 6'6".
Really?
They don't have a huge... Their tall is like 6'8" maybe.
That's still pretty tall, man. That's still pretty tall.
That's
fucking tall, bro.
I have to definitely look up at them. If I was gonna make out with Britney Griner, I'd have to stand on a fucking chair or a picnic table, maybe.
I love how Britney Griner's in jail right now, and she's like, actually, like, I can't believe they're trying to trade an arms dealer for me over some weed. What a crazy life I live. Like,
that is crazy.
Fucked.
Yeah, so don't travel with weed to Russia.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to do.
Yeah, I don't even know why she did that. Why?
How you feeling comfortable in Russia that, like, that's what you're doing, yo?
Yeah, how famous do you think you are? You're in the WNBA, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry.
But, yeah, speaking of horrific things going on, Blu Face got in a fight with his girl, Krishan.
I don't even know who Blu Face is either.
You don't know who Blu Face is?
I live under a rock, bro. I don't know any of this.
Well, they got into a fight. She gave him a black eye.
On the street?
On the street. Right in front of TMZ. So, I'll show you the video. I'd like to see your reaction to this video because it is, whenever a guy and a girl get into a fight, it's not good. I'll go on record and say I don't think guys should hit girls.
No, absolutely not.
At all. Not even a little bit.
Oh, she started it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. He is actually taking his shirt off. This guy is ready to square up.
Heavyweight champ of the world. Don't laugh now, it's funny.
Is that Blu Face?
That's the girl.
That's funny.
Her
No,
name's
but
Krishan.
is he the
Yeah.
guy saying it?
Yeah. They went home together after.
Exactly. She's the CEO at the damn jailhouse.
That's what he said. So they got into a fight because he went through her phone and found out she's fucking a correctional officer at the jailhouse, and then he was like trying to leave her, and then she's chasing him down, like basically being like, "Come to the car, come to the car," and then she starts punching him, and then he definitely at least it looked like he took a swing at her.
Yeah, he definitely took a swing at it.
Like there was no marks on her or anything. Like he actually got a black eye, but at the same time, it's crazy because he sees a TMZ camera, and they're like, "Yo, that's not good, bro. Like, are you okay?" And then he swings at her, knowing
There's a TMZ camera.
If that's what he does in front of a TMZ camera,
He was trying to get public.
what the fuck does he do to her?
He was trying to get that video to go viral, anyways.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Who
I mean,
wants
you
to go
saw
viral
the
for hitting their girlfriend?
saw the camera coming. You just wanted some polarization.
That's
you
nuts,
just wanted
man.
some polarizing reaction. That's why I feel like guys should learn how to wrestle, bro. Because at least if you don't at least you're not gonna hit them back. At least if a girl comes at you, you know what I mean, and swings at you, you could stop the situation.
Give her a
with
duck under.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Just
Hold
grab
her.
her, hold on to her, do something, but like not actually
her.
physically hit her. Because like,
Tell her you love her.
don't tell her you love her.
Tell her
bro.
everything's gonna be okay.
Don't tell her you love her. Tell her TMZ is right there. You need to stop.
Has a girl ever got physical with you?
No, never. Look at me. I'm fucking intimidating, bro. I've never had to deal with that situation ever before in my life. Girls run. I barely talk to them. Like a lot of girls have said, "But like, yo, you look terrifying," and I'm like, "Fuck, I don't smile." Like,
Fair.
yeah.
I've never hit a girl, but I have spit in a girl's face. That's gonna go on Uncut Jams.
Did she ask?
Right.
Speaking of domestic abuses, Johnny and Amber are back in court. Amber's appealing the verdict.
I feel like the only reason she's appealing the verdict is because she knows this is the only way she's ever gonna get on TV again. As if she ends up on this case, because she got wrecked the fucking first time.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Like it was disgustingly bad how badly. I'm surprised that she even has the balls to appeal it. Like on what grounds?
Yeah, when you looked at that, you're like, Johnny and Amber, that shit's still going on? It does feel like it's been a very long saga. So I don't know what ground. Basically, she's saying that the jury was tampered with because of all the stuff in social media. Like everyone had, what do you call it, biases because of what they were hearing.
They're not biases. We were watching what was going on, and we made an educated decision that you're fucked. Like, that was crazy, bro. Especially the tape, bro. It was the tape that got me. That was like, this girl is fucked. Because there was a part in the trial where she's like, where they played back the tape, and she told Johnny Depp to suck her dick, and his reaction was no. He's like, I will absolutely not. So I'm like, yo, you convinced him you have one. Like, you know how fucked up that is?
I'm not sucking your dick.
I feel like at that point, I'm like, yeah, he's been abused, bro. he's like,
been abused,
yeah, he's been.
Well, Johnny, what he's saying in court, shout out to your namesake, Johnny. Are you a straight Johnny?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have a browner name? Or
Yeah, Bharat Batta is my full name.
Bharat?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Bharat.
So who started calling you Johnny?
My sister when I was a kid. She gave my cousin a nickname too, and then she basically gave me a nickname matching similar to his nickname.
What's his,
so
Jimmy?
Yeah, so his was Jimmy and mine was Johnny.
Jimmy.
And then ever since I was a little kid, I've never heard that before ever.
You've never heard that song? Come on, man.
I'm serious.
You've never heard Jimmy, Acha, Jimmy, Acha, ding, 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 ding. It was an old like Hindi song, and then MIA brought it back, and she had a version of it too.
Really? I've heard Johnny, Yes Papa, which is like a old nursery rhyme from when we were kids.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but like, not that one.
And are you still close with your cousin?
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Sick.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Johnny.
Yeah.
And what's his real name?
Sahil.
I've heard of Sahil before, but I've never heard of a Bharat. Bharat?
Bharat. Yeah.
Bharat.
It literally means India. Translated one word.
And what does Bata mean?
I have no fucking idea.
Fair enough.
I've never asked. I should ask that question. What does my last name mean?
Let's look it up. You think it's going to be on the internet?
I don't know.
I don't see why not. I don't know what Cummins... I think I've looked up what Cummins means a long time ago. But, let's see. How do you spell your last name?
Batta.
Subsistence, money. As for a witness or prisoner, maintenance, traveling expenses. So your name is like India travel expenses. That's pretty good. It's like, oh, you going to India? Is it expensive this time of year? That's my fucking name, bro. Batta.
India travel expenses. That's funny.
Your name translates to India travel expenses.
It's a Visa card.
Have you been to India?
Nah, I've been once when I was like 2 years old.
You want to go though, right?
I want to go really badly, yeah.
Would you do comedy over there?
Yeah, 100%. And I
be
would
sick,
destroy. I would crush so hard.
That'd be fun, yeah. I'd love to too. Let's go.
I'm down.
I was supposed to go to India once. Got screwed over. So I was playing a Punjabi sport called kabaddi. You know kabaddi?
Yeah, I used to play when I was in like high school.
So the guys that sponsored the team, they were sending our team over to India, and nobody ever asked me to go. And then the guy that sponsored the team, like, he used to come to my gym every once in a while. He's like, "Yeah, why didn't you want to go? We wanted to send you." And I was like, "What?" The fucking guys that that were on the team, they wanted it to just be Indian guys, so they didn't.
What a bunch of pricks, bro. Were you good? You were probably really good
I was
too.
good.
Yeah, fucking assholes. You guys could have won a championship. Look what you guys did.
I don't know if we would have. I wasn't like amazing, outstanding, but I definitely was one of the better guys. Like, I'd say
fucking guys.
I'd say fifth best.
I hope you guys lost, bro. Fucking don't include the white guy.
I know. I would have loved to go.
You go with me. Don't worry. We'll go together.
They were treating me like the sponsors were so nice too. They loved having a white guy on the team.
Yeah.
They thought, because that's the thing, they wanted to show off like that they have a white guy on the team. Like that was fun for them.
But the brown guys were just pricks because they're like, we don't want a white guy to be better at our sport than us. Fucking losers.
Bullshit. But yeah, Batta. Back to
Shakira. What's the deal with Shakira?
Wait, I forgot to even say what Johnny's comeback to Amber is because she's trying to appeal, saying Jerry was tampered with, blah blah blah, and then his thing is like, she was a fucking escort and a stripper when I met her. She's not to be trusted, kind of thing. But and I like that's him trying to say like she's never been a good person, kind of thing.
Yeah,
she never was. But I think that gives people less sympathy for Johnny. So it's like, you knew what you were getting into then, man.
I guess so. I didn't know she was an escort and a stripper before her.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I just knew she's fucking psycho, bro. Who blames the dog for shitting in a bed, bro? And it's not even like it was a big dog. That was a small dog that she had.
I know.
That's a human-sized shit.
Yeah,
the dog was the size. The shit was the size of the dog. Like, there's no way a dog could. Like, that's ridiculous.
I know.
Blame the maid. Blame any one of your staff. But
she's trying to say, oh, this trial was so messy. Everything was out in the public. It's like, you shit in a bed. That's messy.
You shit in a fucking bed.
A literal mess.
And there's videos of her, like, holding the dog out the window. Like, this poor dog, bro.
Would you let a girl piss on you?
Fuck no.
Not
Absolutely
even the hottest girl in the world?
Not even the hottest girl in the world. But I just feel like that's weird. Like, piss where? Like, my feet?
I don't know. I don't know why people piss.
No,
when a girl asked me to piss on her before, and I'm like, I'm pissing on your face.
And she said, yeah?
Yeah. But then another girl asked me to piss on her, and I said, I'll piss on your face. And she's like, no, on my tits. I'm like, I'm not going to piss on you.
Ew, who the fuck is going to pee on your titties? That's fucking weird, bro.
If I'm peeing on somebody, it's going on your face.
Why, yeah, and why can't you just come on her titties? Why does it have to be fucking urine? Like, I don't understand. I know dudes who let girls shit on their chests.
See, I've heard of that. Oh my god. So
The tinfoil? That's fucking
what's that?
Disgusting.
What's that?
You put tinfoil on your chest, and then the girl just dookies right on the chest, so there's no actual...
I'm not interested in shit at all.
That's fucked, bro.
I could be bartered to get pissed on or piss on a girl. Like, if I'm all fucked up and somebody asks at the right time and she's hot enough, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it is impossible for me to ever get shit on. When I worked at a strip club, like, some of the girls would, do side jobs and stuff, and she said how one guy paid her and her friend like her to piss on him and the girl to shit on him at the same time, and she's like, when the girl started shitting, I just started throwing up.
Seriously?
I'm like, did he tip you extra for that, yo? Because he didn't pay.
How much money does this guy have? Like, I don't understand.
Man, there's nasty things guys do, yo. There's one story I heard about a girl that a guy used to pay her to come over and just step on his testicles, and he would give her a bonus if she breaks one of the testicles, and she never did. But that was like his incentive to be like, make sure that she's stepping down hard and not just like giving like little steps.
What the fuck is wrong with men, bro?
It's crazy. It's with rich men, when you get so rich, you run out of things to do. Like, you've already had all the sex you can have. You had the fucking orgies. You've had girls doing this and that for you.
You just get bored to the point where you need to cause yourself pain. That's what I'm saying. Money doesn't buy happiness, bro. It just makes you more frustrated. Because, like, at what point you have everything? You know what I mean? Like, it's just whack. I don't know.
And you're right.
I think scientifically they said that after $100,000, after you make $100,000, the serotonin levels in your brain don't rise. So after $100,000, you actually don't get happier with the more money you have. $100,000 is the limit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just need to be living comfortably. As long as money's not a stress,
Yeah, then you're
good.
fine. Yeah.
But when money is no object, then that's when things start getting a little bit froggy.
Yeah, that's when the shit gets weird.
That's when the shit gets weird and you get shit on.
Good. That was a good ending.
Sure. But speaking of money causing problems, what is going on with Shakira? Shakira is facing 8 years in jail.
Why?
She's tax fraud for $23 million.
What?
She owes the government a lot of money. Apparently she owes them $15 million, but they added on like 8 in like penalties.
Well, she probably has $23 million though.
Either way, they might put her in jail.
Why? Just to pay off the taxes. Shakira can't go to jail. That girl's fucking, her hips don't lie, bro. She can't go to jail. I'm surprised she got cheated on. Me and you talked about this before, too.
Her hips don't lie, but apparently her accountant does.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Or maybe she doesn't have one. We talked about what?
We talked about how Shakira got cheated on. And remember, we were like, how the fuck does someone as hot as Shakira get cheated on? And then you're like, he probably cheated on someone hotter than Shakira or uglier. But like...
Yeah, well, either way.
Yeah.
Being the hottest girl doesn't make you uncheatable. Like, is there any girl that you could... Okay, never mind. I don't want to get into that.
Right.
But I would never
It's
cheat.
Shakira, bro.
And I would never cheat on Shakira. Shakira,
Is fucking gorgeous. I would never cheat on Shakira.
I'll bail you out. No, I won't. I wish I could. I wish money was no object, Shakira. And I'd bail you
I
out.
can't believe she's doing 8 years. That's the most surprising thing on that board
I know.
so far.
I would trade an arms dealer
fucking-
for Shakira.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. World's biggest arm dealer. You could go, bro. Go back to Russia. Just give me back fucking Shakira.
Where's she from? Where's she?
Somewhere in Latin America. I can't forget. I
Definitely there.
fucking forgot where.
I love it that her breasts are small and humble, so I don't confuse them with mountains. You know what I mean? I would hate to confuse her tits with mountains.
Wherever, whenever.
That's when we'll be together, Shakira. Is she married?
Yeah, she was married to a soccer player who cheated on her.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So she's getting divorced and going to jail in the same
Damn.
fucking year.
That's rough, yo. That's tough.
That's a tough year, bro. Isn't she a princess too? She's technically... she's from royalty. Look it up if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Might as well find out where the fuck Shakira's from and if she's a princess.
She's a princess.
She's from Colombia. Tax fraud. And is she a princess? She's been referred to as the Queen of Latin music.
There you go. Good enough.
The Queen of Latin music. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any princess stuff, but...
That must be what it
But
was.
she'd be a princess. If I was with her, I would treat her like a
If Shakira
princess.
said she wanted to shit on your chest, you let her shit on your chest?
But I'd definitely let her piss on me. Wherever, whenever. Nah, not even wherever and not whenever. It'd have to be a private place. Sorry, Shakira. Can't be pissing on me in public, all right? You bad girl. Going to jail for 8 years.
That's fucked. For tax evasion? I think she's just being fraud. I think it's fraud, bro. There's no way she could have evaded her taxes.
I know. Hey, Super Bowl. Go pay her for that fucking performance she did. How
Yeah,
about that?
right? I'm telling you, she has $23 million. That's like nothing to her. I don't understand.
I heard they don't pay the Super Bowl halftime performers, though.
Really?
It's like all about exposure.
How much exposure do you need? You're fucking Shakira.
She
No,
got
they
a good
pay at the
exposure, man.
halftime show. They have to, bro. There's no way they do that shit for free.
I'll look this up too because I'm curious, and then we're gonna get into some anonymous questions. We do not pay the artist.
Shut the fuck up.
They cover all
really?
expenses and production.
You're telling me the
costs.
halftime show is an open mic? Are you kidding me? That's no way.
Like-
so Eminem never got paid? Dr. Dre never got paid for any of that?
But when you say we're gonna need like a you could put on the sickest concert though because you're just like we're gonna need all this shit, and they pay for like whatever you need. So you like.
I guess, but that's fucking trash, dude. I thought halftime performers got paid for sure. That means that all of them throughout history, none of them got paid. So the Janet Jackson scandal, she didn't even get paid for that?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, that was totally fucking planned, bro. She had a star on her nipple. We all knew that, like, you know what I mean? That's fucking planned. That was fucking planned.
I don't know, man. Everyone gets down on Justin Timberlake for that one, but it does seem like she was kind of knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, like she covered the nip, dude. Like that's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, who the fuck covers their nipples,
Yeah.
ladies? When I take your bra off, I better see.
Yeah,
you.
if there's fucking stars behind your bra, I'm gonna be confused.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be asking questions, dude.
But on the topic of crazy concerts, OVO got canceled this week.
Yeah, because he got COVID.
Because he got COVID. And a lot of people were like, oh, if Drake has a big concert planned, he should be isolating before it. He was out enjoying Caribbean weekend. He was also hosting the Toronto artist show or Canadian artist show on the Friday. That's the one that he was like big out at. That people were like, oh, he shouldn't have even been there. Look at him in a room with thousands of people. It's like, yo, he was showing love to Canadian artists. I think that's great that he did that. He got COVID. Like, what the fuck?
And the whole tour got canceled. The whole concert, just one day.
Just the Monday.
Oh, okay. Then they still had.
Day.
Oh, his day basically.
His day with like Lil Wayne and Young Money. Him, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Wayne were the headliners that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah. So, sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Your anonymous questions, guys. I ask you for anonymous questions. You send them in. Johnny's my guest this week, and he'll help me answer them. Some of them are like specific, but most of them are just like, anyone could answer them. And I feel like somebody was like horny this week because some of the questions I got.
What, they're fucked? Start with those first.
Okay, so first question was worst. Okay, you want to start with those? Any sexual regrets? Any sexual regrets? I regret this one time where I was trying to have sex with this girl and my dick wouldn't get hard. I regret that sexually. Has that ever happened to you?
Where your dick doesn't get hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
It's actually
hurt, man.
frequent. It actually happens. It happens a lot, bro. You fuck crazy.
That's funny. Man.
Oh, that's fucking funny. My biggest sexual regret was when I bought an escort when I was 23 years old. I told you the story.
No.
I bought an escort when I was 23 years old, and then I walk into the room, and then before we fuck, she's like, "Hey, for $100, do you want to do duos?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah," because she was hot. And I was like, "Yeah." And then I gave her the money, and then she didn't even call the girl. The girl was in the shower the entire time, and she hopped out the shower, the second girl.
Okay.
And she comes outside, and it was a 5-foot girl, and she had Down syndrome. This is a true story.
No,
I swear to God on my life. She had Down syndrome, and I was just staring at this fucking girl, and and I was like, I think I might have to do this. So I was like, shit, I don't know what to do. And then the first girl was like, okay, I'm gonna go get ice, right? And at the time, I didn't know what was going on, right? But the minute she said she was gonna go get ice, I realized afterwards, I'm like, oh, she's not coming back. So it's just me and this girl with Down syndrome just hanging out. You know what I mean? Because I waited for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this girl's not coming.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, yeah, this girl's not coming back. And this girl's here, and like we're like, it's starting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she grabbed the Jimmy. Like, she's about it, and I'm like, nah. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. And I'm like, I can't commit to this. So I looked at her, and like she was still in the bathroom area at the time, right? Like, she had stepped out of the shower, but she was still in the bathroom,
Yeah.
the gym and everything. And I was like, listen, I'm a cop, right? like I lied. Like, you know, I'm a cop. And she looked at me. And then she just hopped back in the shower. Like, she just shimmied back in
Where's
the shower.
the money at this point?
Huh? The money's with the other girl. She's
left
gone.
right or-
Yeah, so she's in the shower, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. So I grabbed my shoes, I just bolted. I never looked back.
$200?
$200 gone.
Down the drain.
Yeah, down the drain.
Okay, since you told the actual story, I'll say my one actual sexual regret. I do regret this one all the time. Is I've never had a threesome, and I had one chance.
You fucked it up?
Okay, so I was with a girl at the time that I just started talking to, and there was a girl that was hitting me up on my phone saying like, "Oh, come over. Me and Kayla are down to have this threesome, whatever." So basically, months earlier, I was fucking this one girl, and she said, when I first met her, she's like, "It would have been fun if my friend was here too." And I was like, sick. So then all I could think about was like that threesome. So then every time she didn't bring that friend over, I was like, yo, I'm like, bring that friend over eventually. And then it got to the point where I was like, yo, I'm not fucking you again unless you bring that friend.
Oh, so you're trying to fuck it? Okay.
I was like, I want that threesome kind of thing, right? So then I didn't even talk to her for like a month or two, and I was fucking this new girl now, and my phone's going off, like and I look at it, and it's like this girl saying, "Oh, we're down to have that threesome today." Da, da, da. But this girl that I was with now was like staying over at my house like that day, so I was like, "Fuck, how much?"
So you have 3 women. Two of them are trying to fuck you, and one of them is already at your house.
Exactly.
The fucking problems that you have.
Oh, this is back in the day, man. I used to get pussy, now I'm not so much. But yeah, man. So I was like, at that time, I was like, I can't leave this girl alone in my house. But I do regret to this day. I'm like, I should have just said like, oh, I gotta go help my boy do something, because this other girl didn't live that far away. Yeah. I could have just went, had the threesome, came back home. That would have been a grimy thing to do, but at least I would have had that threesome.
Yeah, and you would have been
in my life.
You would have been stinking like pussy though. It's too like she would have caught you 100%.
And then who knows what
Why are
happened.
you happy? What's wrong? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. Come back to
Like,
stinking
yeah,
like
just coming
pussy.
back stinking like pussy and smiling. Yeah.
It'd be fucked, yo. But yeah, that is a regret because I've never had a threesome. So ladies, hey, if you're ever watching my show and you're like, I'd like to have sex with my friend, or at least a tag team blowjob. That's really what I want. I just want a tag team blowjob.
That would be fire. That
I
would
don't
be a
even care
good time.
about pussy. No.
That's
Okay.
a lie.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, every time, like, there is times where I just want a blowjob, but then sometimes I'm like, man, I want to fuck too.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. It sucks.
I haven't had pussy in what? How long has it been?
How long has it been?
It's been almost a year plus.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's been fucking tough. Why do you think this beard is this big, bro?
Okay. Worst breakup story. I haven't had like terrible breakups.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of what my worst one is. You have a good one?
yeah, I have a disgusting one that I can't even talk about on camera.
Oh,
it was
shit.
my recent. It was the girl that I dated before the pandemic.
And why is it disgusting?
It was just a really, really bad breakup, and I don't want to talk about the details of the breakup, but it was just a fucking horrendous breakup. It happened right before COVID started, and she was fucking with someone I think 3 months later, and it just hurt, bro. It hurt like fucking hell. So I literally lived in a gym, the private facility that I rent out.
Yeah.
I literally lived in it for like 2 years of the pandemic. Didn't talk to people and just worked out for like fucking 2 years straight. It was the most brutal thing in the world. Like, cause COVID happened and all the lockdowns, we were literally getting up. Or I was literally getting up at 3:30 in the morning. I was driving down to Mississauga in like 3 feet or 4 feet of snow, and then because we couldn't park in the parking lot, I was parking 2 facilities over. So it was like so it was like negative 30 degrees weather at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trekking through snow because I'm destroyed as a human being. And like we get into the gym, and the heating at the gym takes forever to turn on, so the gym's freezing. So the first 35 minutes of the workout is just you skipping and with frostbite, like just frozen solid. The gym finally warms up like 30 minutes in. You run like a 2-hour workout, get home at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and you like, that's it, bro.
Goddamn,
yeah. I did that for 2 years, bro. Yeah, bitches break your. It was so funny because I was talking to one of my homies, and he's like, I've been trying to, because he was with me, and he's like, I've been trying to recreate the workouts that we used to do like at Progressive in Good Life. I'm like, yeah, but your heart's not broken. I'm like, they're not even close to being as intense.
You need to be
because
better,
you need that level. I truly believe you need that level of pain to push yourself, because it's like,
true.
because like what are you just gonna go lift weights with no more, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pain can either push you to do, work harder, or it can push you to just stay in bed and be a complete piece of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you took the other option.
Yeah, it was good, bro. I came back stronger. I feel better.
I'm trying to think if I've had a bad breakup story. Like I've never had like a hateful breakup. Like
I don't hate her. It was just painful.
True. My breakups have been like, we stop talking, but then we keep fucking, and we keep talking, and then we almost get back together, and then we, you know what I mean? It's never just a clean break. I've never made a clean break in my fucking life. Yo.
Oh, they're the fucking worst, bro. Because there's like no chance of talking to that person again. Like, they're gone, bro.
I think that's better though.
Yeah.
I think
after a while, because after a while you're like, oh, like I made it, But during the fucking thing, there's so many times where I was like, fuck, man, I don't know what the point of this is.
One person just said, reach Europe in November. Let's fucking go. I don't know who said that. I would like to know who said that. Because honestly, I was thinking about reaching Europe in November. So hit me up. Let me know where you wanted me to come. I'll definitely make a stop in Ireland if I'm coming. But who sent me that? I'm very curious. Reach Europe. Let's fucking go. Do you have some opportunities for me in Europe?
Who do you think
Let
it could
me
be?
fucking know, bro.
What do you think it could be? Do you have a list?
I have one friend that's doing comedy in Poland and Germany and stuff. And I think it could be him. But I'm like, bro, why you ask me anonymously? Like, hit me up.
Yeah, that's weird.
Let's talk. Have you been? You haven't been over to Europe either, right?
No, not yet.
But are you down to reach Europe?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Your favorite part of your body. Do you have a favorite part of your body?
I love my whole body, but my back.
Damn.
I love my back.
You love your back. I like my biceps. I'll say my like I would like to say my dick, but I can't see the whole thing anymore because of my fat belly. So it used to be my favorite. I used to love my dick. I'd be like, if my dick stops working, I'm gonna kill myself.
Really?
And now I'm like, where do you go, my lovely? Yeah, it ain't what it used to be. But maybe it'll make a comeback if I start working out more. Hey, girl, come over and break my heart.
Shoulders. I like my shoulders too.
You like your shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite part of my body, yeah, I'd say.
Just the biceps.
I don't know, man.
Oh, flex them.
Maybe my thighs, maybe my calves. I have some good legs. There's a lot of parts to choose. But you know what? If we're gonna include every part of my head, I'll say my smile is my favorite part of my body.
Cheesy.
I think there's 2 more. 1, 2, and I did that one. Okay, one last one. Who's your best friend? Is this an easy answer for you?
Oh, that's easy.
Who?
Jesse.
Over Jimmy?
Yeah.
Over Roberto?
Oh, fuck yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Robert comes in, not even a close second, but a second.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so over Jimmy, though, your lifelong friend.
Well, he's not my lifelong friend.
He's your cousin.
He's my cousin, but like
Fair.
he's lived in the States, so like I see him on like, you know what I mean? Like,
see, mine's tough, yo, to name a best friend.
really? Oh.
I have like 5, 6 guys in the mix for it. It would be like, I have my oldest friend is my boy Jason. That's like a brother to me. Like we grew up across the street together since we were like 3. My most like, if I was ever in a jam, like call these guys, my boys Eric and Apollo, like those are like, count on them.
Your childhood friends, right?
Yeah. Like all. I don't have any comedians that are in the mix for my best friend. Maybe if I had to say comedian wise and making content, it's fucking Hannah right now. Yo, check out Blazing and Grazing.
Hi Hannah.
Dope shit.
Am I taking her spot? Does she usually do these shows with you?
No, this I have a new guest every week.
Oh, okay.
This I have no repeat guests yet. Oh. So you're just another fucking notch at my belt, buddy.
Fucking great.
But no, yeah, comedy wise, me and Hannah have been very best friend in it. But in life, yeah, I'll say all in the mix: Eric, Colin, Jason, Apollo, Andy, Mojo.
Feels like you were naming
Dom.
planets.
Huh?
Feels like you were naming planets.
Yeah, yeah, man. No, I got a lot of best friends.
That's cool.
Fucking, it's like the seasons. Like, who's my best friend right now? Yeah, they're all in the mix. If whoever comes to fucking Canvas Art Bar tonight, out of my boys, that's who's my best friend right now.
When are you gonna post this? They're not even gonna see this until later.
Next week.
Come to Canvas Art Bar next week.
Come
please.
through. One of my buddies might come. I hit him up today. Andy, one of my best friends.
So hopefully, you should.
I would, but it's like, yeah, it's cool that you can name like a best friend. When I was in high school, it was definitely my buddy Colin. Like there was an award in high school where it's like the Batman and Robin award. Mm-hmm. It's like 2 guys that are together all
Who
the time.
got Robin?
We didn't even win, but I thought we were gonna win because we were together all the time. I was like, we should have won. It was like some next fucking
Next dweebs.
Yeah,
some
it was
fucking
some
dweebs out of nowhere who
They
actually fucking came with the
nerds, yo.
suits. You fucking nerds.
Yeah, but yeah, it's true. If you get named Batman and Robin, then you end up fighting over who's Batman and who's Robin,
yeah.
and then you're not even friends anymore.
Yeah,
those guys actually hate each other now. No, I don't know if that's true, but yeah. My school, they did give a lot of awards to nerds. Maybe they're the ones that voted.
Yeah, they probably were. Fucking dorks.
Were you a cool kid in school?
No, I was the biggest nerd, bro.
You were a nerd?
I was such a dork, yeah. I had such self-esteem issues in high school, and like I had like a couple of friends. And on top of that, I moved from Etobicoke to Brampton mid. So I moved in grade 11, and I was a stoner. I was antisocial, and I was just the biggest fucking just dork, bro.
What high school did you go to in Brampton?
Chinguzi.
And you're what, 89?
91.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
You were down the street from me, though.
Where'd you go?
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, Aquinas.
Yeah. I'm sure we had a fight with some Chinguzi kids one day.
Yeah, I was probably witness.
Yeah, you're like, no, because you would. By the time you went to that school, I was already graduated.
Oh, okay.
I'm 3 years older. But when you were in grade 9, I would have been in grade 12.
Yeah, then I would have been in Emory bed.
Yeah. Anyways, you have anything to promote?
No, I do not.
No shows coming up? All right, what's going on with the Johnny and Jesse show?
We do Comedy Lab at the end of every month, so July 28th.
Oh, you switched to the lab now?
Yeah, we're at the lab. Back room we just put on a hiatus for right now, and then we're gonna come back to it in November. Mm-hmm. Oh, if you guys want to come check out that, Jesse will be happy that I finally promoted it.
And when do you guys go up? Both of you are talking at the same time?
No. We used to do that. We used to co-host.
Did you do it again?
No. And you want to know the honest truth? You want to know why I don't co-host with him? Because he's on the mic, and when he does crowd work, he's 10 times better than me. He's 10 times funnier than me, and like I can't keep up, so it just looks like he's hosting, and I'm standing beside him because I just can't keep up with the rhythm. So I'm like, yo, bro, let's just do single mic, like, you know what I mean? Just host, or I'll host and you close, or I'll close. Like, you know what I mean? It flows better as opposed to both of us fighting over one mic and me always losing every fucking single time. And then right after that happens, like I bomb right off a co-host. I'm like, I don't even want to go up and do time. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking. I'm so demotivated at the end of it, so I'm like, yo, do single mics. And the format is a lot better now, too. And we put on better killers, so it's like a better show now. Yeah.
So, book me
if
sometime.
he better not see this. I hope he doesn't see this because he's never going to
probably won't watch it.
Fucking
I don't think he is one of my 21 listeners every week. But thank you, whoever you are. I do appreciate it.
21 is good, bro. It starts on 21, then it goes 41, then 51, then
Yeah.
fucking build the base, bro.
Sometimes 15. Either way.
It's okay. You get listeners.
At least, yeah, exactly. It ain't 0.
Yeah.
And for that, I'd like to thank you. And thank you for watching the JamEasy Times. And keep sending in anonymous questions. And yeah, I'll keep telling you the latest in celebrity gossip and entertainment news. You can follow me at jam_easy. Tell me where to follow you.
Johnny Batta at Instagram. Just on Instagram.
Just there.
Just
yeah.
one word.
Please,
There's no
nowhere
dot.
else. Thank you.
JOHNNYBATTA. I don't have a Snapchat, bro. I should get one.
JOHNNY. There's 2 N's, eh?
Yeah.
It's Johnny, not Johnny.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I don't know how to spell Johnny.
JOHNNY.
Jonathan Batta. No, it's never been
BATTA.
Jonathan, right?
No, it's never been Jonathan.
And it never
Although,
will be.
My supervisor used to call me that.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.